Hello, welcome to ACE Manager, Planning and Performance Focus. ACE 38, an interesting solution to an age-old problem in logistics. We are continuing with the same organization which was engaged in rice products. The company procured paddy, processed it to sell and distribute rice products. Operations were characterized by high volumes and movement of materials on a large scale. Every day, we said, about 200 trucks reached the plant with paddy and a similar number left the plant with rice products. Collection points for paddy and delivery points for rice products were not far from each other, such that it was possible to plan return loads for each truck. The company had its own fleet of trucks and was conscious of efficiency of operations and cost control. It had a logistics department which worked in close liaison with the planning function. GPS devices were installed on each truck, though it was not clear to them as to put it to use except for making random inquiries with the truck drivers. Typically, a truck left the plant with rice products loaded and with fuel topped up, mileage recorded, delivered the load usually in a radius of about 150 miles, picked up paddy from a nearby collection point and returned to the plant either the same day or the next day. Each transaction of sale and purchase were identified by unique identification numbers, as we discussed earlier. That is, Daily Dispatch Plan Number, DDN, and or Daily Purchase Plan Number, DPN. Possible areas of mischief by the truck drivers were doing an extra mile, carrying unauthorized loads picked up en route, cover up distance and time through excuses like traffic or breakdowns, or delay in return load being available, apart from pilferage of fuel. The organization was concerned about these leakages and invested in GPS for each truck, but did not know how to exactly and effectively use it. Using the GPS, other infrastructure, and the business model adopted, this problem was addressed in an innovative manner. Let me share it with you. All the material collection and destination points were known and were engaged on a recurring fashion. Their distances to and fro the plant were also known. Similarly, normal time it took for a truck to ply to these points was known. A master was created with the details on time and distance for each collection and destination point. Connecting these details with each DDN or DPN, it was possible to create required logistics base for each transaction. Each truck identified with a truck number and driver was provided with a manual card to be used as a log sheet to record information when the truck was leaving the plant, and included details like DDN, DPN, fuel tank made full, running meter in kilometers of the truck, and actual time the truck leaving the plant. Truck drivers were advised to record time and kilometers at each destination and collection point. At the end of each week, a new manual card was issued and the previous log sheet data was captured in the ERP system. Standard time and distance relating to locations covered in each trip by a vehicle were compared with corresponding actuals. Where the variation in time or distance was more than 20%, an exception report was generated. Concerned truck drivers were questioned. Interestingly, out of 200 truck drivers, about 10 were consistently figuring in these adverse variances. Their services were terminated. Thank you for your attention.